I'm excited about the news that I seen the other day from Woj. You know where I'm headed. Damian Lillard, he's going to the Trailblazers in a 3-team deal that involved the Portland Trailblazers and the Phoenix Suns. Bucks, they received Damian Lillard. The Blazers, they received Drew Holiday and DeAndre Ayton, and the Phoenix Suns received Yusuf Nurkic, Nasir Little, Keon Johnson, and Grayson Allen. But I gotta go ahead and start off and let's review these trades in each aspect of all the teams, starting off with the Milwaukee Bucks here, because man, this is a match made in heaven for any NBA coach, for any NBA team, for any NBA fan. Pairing Damian Lillard and Giannis Antetokounmpo together is like an ultimate duo. And this duo here, I know it might get a little crazy, but bear with me. This duo has the potential to be the modern day Shaq and Kobe, based on how well their game matches up with one another. When you look at Damian Lillard, he's outstanding with perimeter scoring, distributing the ball, creating his own shot, and shooting from the perimeter. Then Giannis Antetokounmpo, who is completely dominant in the paint, can go to the paint and just is an unstoppable force down inside. Bigs can't guard him, small forwards can't guard him, guards can't guard him, and then don't even mention fast breaks. It just gets ugly. Think about a fast break with Giannis Antetokounmpo, with Damian Lillard trailing, Chris Middleton on the side, and Brook Lopez running down the floor as well, who can shoot the 3-ball. And then you add Cunningham as well, who can also shoot the 3-ball. So, I mean, this team it looks dangerous here. And ultimately, even aside from fast breaks, this duo here gives the offense so much flexibility with creating different schemes, the running plays, the finding the mismatches. When you play different personnel, when you play other teams in the Eastern Conference, like the Philadelphia 76ers or a team like the Boston Celtics, it gives you so much leeway because, I mean, already they were a pretty solid team, the Milwaukee Bucks. They were first in the Eastern Conference last year, so adding Dame is just really going to help them on that scoring edge and give them an edge on the scoring total when you need to outscore these teams. Now, something I thought about as well, too, is because last year we seen the Milwaukee Bucks, they struggled with health, but ultimately I did notice Drew Holiday, he completely balled out with the Milwaukee Bucks last year. It was a lot of him and Giannis Antetokounmpo going back and forth with trading buckets together and really helping the team out carrying the scoring total. I love that I seen that from them too, and it kind of gives me a glimpse of what could have been the case last year, deep down in the playoffs and even in the post or regular season, if this team was fully healthy. Because Chris Middleton struggled with some injuries. I noticed Giannis struggled with some injuries late in the playoffs as well. And those things really changed the course of the Milwaukee Bucks season. So obviously injuries always play a factor, but the key point I'm pulling away from this is when Giannis had someone else there to help him with the scoring total, it's always looked like great basketball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Whether it was Chris Middleton helping him out, whether it was Drew Holiday helping him out. Either way, we always witnessed that great basketball from the Milwaukee Bucks whenever he had another player on the team willing to help him with the scoring total. Someone like Damian Lillard, who stays in attack mode and is lethal with actually helping getting other people on the floor open, it's going to help Giannis a lot. Because times where Giannis isn't feeling it or he's struggling on the inside, you got Damian Lillard to help get him going. Or you got the other way to make it happen. You got Giannis trying to get Damian Lillard going if you really need it. But I'm excited for this duo. Immediately, they become the favorites in the East, in my opinion. And in my book, they are the favorites in the East at this point. It's a solid move for them. And it was a solid move for everybody else, too. That was another thing as well. Now, the Blazers, they picked up some solid pieces in Ayton and Drew Holiday. Now, they did say they are going to look to trade Drew Holiday as well and possibly bring in more picks and young pieces to surround a young core and possibly get something going for that team. And as far as the Phoenix Suns, we definitely know they won this trade, adding some extra bench depth. That was the one thing they've needed. I've been saying it for the last 6 months that the Phoenix Suns need bench depth in order to go on a deep playoff run. But adding Yusuf Nurkic, who can be a potential starter, Nasir Little, Keon Johnson, and Grayson Allen, those guys are going to really help out coming off the bench with some production, whether they're by themselves and have to lead the bench production by themselves, like in scoring or whatever, or you leave someone else out there, Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, or Bradley Beal to play with those guys. Either way, it's going to add extra pieces, but I still say The Phoenix Suns are about 1 or 2 pieces away from seriously going to the finals or making an impact on a Western Conference Finals run, just because the Western Conference is stacked. If you look around the league, the West is stacked, man. The Lakers, obviously you can never count LeBron and AD out, and then D'Angelo Russell, if they're healthy, they're going to be a factor. It's LeBron and Anthony Davis. You look at the Clippers, that fantastic on-paper roster. If they can finally get it to translate to an on-court action, they will be all right, and they're a significant factor in here. The Warriors are always a factor. It's a lot of different factors in this Western Conference, and it's still going to be tough. So I like what I'm seeing here for the Phoenix Suns. Definitely some smart moves by the front office, but still 1 or 2 pieces away. But I'm loving to see. I'm super excited for the NBA season coming up.